Hello, I'm Mario Toneguzzi, and I'm taking care of business. Joining me today is Don Ludlow, who is Vice President of Small Business Partnerships and Strategy with RBC. Don, RBC recently put out an interesting survey on small business owners. What I found intriguing is 47% list cash reserves as their top priority for 2022. Tell me a little bit about that and explain why that is such a top priority for small businesses.
Yeah, hi Mario. Thanks. Great to be here. And yeah, I think it's probably not hard to understand that insight coming from the poll, given everything that small business owners have been through over the past couple of years. Certainly loud and clear, we've heard from them, and I'm sure they've understood the importance of financial flexibility and resiliency. So, of course, throughout the pandemic, they've been responding and transforming their businesses, and now, as we seek to emerge, I think it's not surprising that they're starting to focus on, okay, some business fundamentals. Let's rebuild a bit of a cash cushion to get that flexibility back. And I think then once they have a bit of a surplus, they're turning thoughts to investing further in their businesses as well.
Yeah, and one of the interesting things about this time, these difficult periods that we're in is, there's issues with labor and labor shortages out there. What new strategies are some of these small business owners looking at currently and maybe into the future to attract new talent and also to keep that talent that they have?
Yeah, the pandemic has been a catalyst for so many things, and one of them has been the transformation of our labor markets. And small business owners have to both respond to that. And I think, given the fact that small businesses are such large employers collectively and such generators of new job opportunities, they'll also shape the labor markets in the years ahead. And we've heard from them that what they're really focusing on to attract and retain their talent are employee benefits programs, wellness programs, and these kinds of things, flexible work arrangements where they're able, enabling the ability to work from home or to work remotely, and even some thinking about the 4-day work week. So, for sure, small business owners are continuing to retain their talent and focus on their people in all kinds of innovative ways.
All right, super then. What I found also interesting in the poll was the mention about businesses focusing on people rather than profit. Tell me why that is important, and maybe explain a little bit of more of what that means, for small business owner and what they should be doing.
Yeah, Mario, I've been working as a commercial banker for many years, almost 2 decades, with business owners, and I think the good ones have always focused on their employees, together with all the other things that are going on in their business. I think what we're hearing from this survey is a real understanding amongst business owners the importance of balance in their business. So yes, for sure, they have to maintain financial fundamentals. They also have to keep an eye to their employees and making sure that they're keeping them engaged and developing that talent and retaining it. They also have to keep an eye on the well-being and health of their customers as well, and engaging in their local communities. So I think it's really an appreciation of that balanced approach to running a business.
Yeah, it's interesting. This is an interesting topic because everybody I talk to these days, whenever I'm doing the stories on especially the retail sector, always bringing up the issue, not the issue, but the area of employees and training them and supporting them, etc. From the small businesses all the way up to the Walmarts of the world. So it's quite interesting. When we look at the small business owners, another intriguing thing out of the survey was the fact that many of them are looking at side hustles. And why is that?
Yeah, I think it's a couple of reasons for aspiring entrepreneurs. It's a great way to kind of dip their toes in the water without making, the big leap. So try a little side hustle, see if it works, prove your concept and understand how that works, and then maybe dive in full time. And then I think for others, it's more just to diversify revenue streams, try new things, and just explore new opportunities and everything. So, I think the pandemic has been a catalyst again for all kinds of things, and one of them has been innovation and creativity, especially with small businesses and new entrepreneurs.
Do you think it's easier today to do that? We've got the ability to do like pop-up stores. We've got obviously e-commerce. You can launch a business pretty quickly, online. Are all those kind of tools available and more accessible today for people to do a side hustle?
Yes, for sure. I mean, the digitization of the economy and the ability to embrace digital and online tools to start and grow a business has certainly accelerated during the pandemic, and so that's opened opportunities for existing small business owners to expand their customer base and reach out to people that they weren't able to access before, and also given new opportunities for people to start businesses or new service ideas.
All right, super. And Don, last question. Is there anything else that particularly intrigued you from the survey?
Well, I think two things really stood out. The first was the amazing resilience of small business owners. And, I think,
Yeah.
running a small business is a difficult thing at the best of times. It is incredible and inspiring how much small business owners and entrepreneurs have really transformed themselves and managed resiliency through the pandemic, and now are emerging, I think, in some ways better and stronger and more resilient than they were before. And I think the second thing, which is really interesting and perhaps great for your listeners to hear, is the fact that in Alberta, the percentage of people, thinking about starting a business or diving into entrepreneurship is higher than the national average, 60% in Alberta versus the 55% nationally. So
Yeah.
entrepreneurialism is alive and well in Alberta. So that this is a great thing.
Well, we've always been known out here to have that entrepreneurial spirit, so it's good to see the numbers sort of affirm that. Thanks, Don, for joining us today.
Thanks so much, Mario. Take care.
All right, you too. It's Don Ludlow, Vice President of Small Business Partnerships and Strategy with RBC. I'm Mario Toneguzzi. This has been Taking Care of Business. Thanks for joining us today.